line, but now I see.
Far Cry 5, pretty bland. Far Cry 5 is the first numbered game I've played in this series since Far Cry 2, and after hearing such great things about this game, I thought my experience would be even better since Far Cry 5 would feel so fresh and new to me because I haven't played 3 or 4. I thought that I wouldn't have that, this is just more of the same kind of feeling. And despite again not having played 3 or 4, that feeling is exactly what I got here. Far Cry 5 feels like just another bland and boring shooter. The game takes place in a fictional Hope County, Montana, USA. You play as your own created character out to take down Joseph Seed, a cult leader. But to get to him in Far Cry fashion, you have to regain control and liberate 3 different territories and take down his 3 siblings. You can take them down in any order you'd like, though the game suggests you start in the south and make your way up. So this is exactly what I did, starting with John Seed. And by the end of this game's roughly 28-hour long campaign, you'll understand exactly why this game suggests you start at the bottom and work your way up. John Seed's section is easily the strongest part of this game in terms of world building and level design. Every area of this section of the map is memorable. It feels worth exploring for its treasures, the side quests feel worth doing. And this is the majority of the campaign as well, taking me about 13 hours to clear. And then it's on to Faith Seed, which took me about 10 hours to clear. The world building is miles weaker, but these 10 hours are saved by one of my favorite villains in video game history. This was hands down my favorite chunk of the game thanks to how unique her individual missions are, as you're dealing with something called the Bliss that causes hallucinations, and you're dealing with the creepily charming, seductive, and hypnotic crazy girl that we've all dated before. Then the final 5 hours of this game is dealing with the mediocre Jacob Seed section. The world building in the north of this map is mind-numbing garbage, no heart whatsoever, so I'm happy it takes so little of the campaign's time. But to get to these story missions, you have to bring these characters out, you have to cause mayhem around the world, and this is what Far Cry fans love about this game. Liberating posts, destroying property, rescuing characters and animals like Cheeseburger the bear to call them in to help you during missions. You can even play through the world co-op with friends. And by just playing naturally, you'll get tons of points to spend on different skills in the game, such as being able to carry more weapons. And after you've done enough damage, you'll be marked and they'll hunt you down. And then you have to escape whatever scenario you find yourself in. Sadly though, there are only 3 missions for each character aside from their introduction. Such a massive disappointment, especially with the characters such as Faith Seed. It's a shame how underused she is. I honestly would have preferred if she's the only character in the game and we were constantly dealing with her tricks and seduction. She's so well written and acted. Sadly, this isn't what we get. I feel that the first chunk of this game is the only section where any of this chaos causing Far Cry fans enjoys any fun. The Faith Seed section is saved by the character, but that's the only redeeming quality. The world gets more bland as the game goes on. After I cleared the first part of the map, I resorted to just clearing missions with a helicopter. That's how little I cared to explore. Outside of the campaign, there's a decently fun arcade mode where you can build your own single-player, co-op, or deathmatch maps using assets from past Far Cry games and even games like Assassin's Creed. Plenty to get creative with. But if you're like me and creating levels isn't your thing, you can just hop in to play other people's maps. Or even have some decently fun competitive play with some alright mapstone in there. There isn't the Call of Duty polish here, but I had a decent amount of fun. Far Cry 5 has its moments of greatness despite feeling a bit lazy as it goes on. This would have been a better game had it been smaller and more polished with much more narrative focus. I know Ubisoft would disagree with such a statement, but at the end of the day and by the end of the game, I think we can all agree that we need a standalone Faith Seed game. I give Far Cry 5 a 7.5 out of 10. If you played Far Cry 5, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up. If you liked the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thanks for watching.
I know you've heard stories about me. That I'm a liar. A manipulator. That I poison people's minds. Well, let me tell you a different story. A true story.
If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon so that I can continue to bring you reviews for all the newest games at patreon.com/superkengaming. You'll get access to early audio and video versions of reviews, exclusive Let's Play videos, and you'll even get to choose the game I play next. Thanks for watching, and of course, stay beautiful.